Bitcoin has become a household name over the past decade. Yet, its origins and development go beyond its market price or mainstream discussions. Before Bitcoin became a reality, the idea of digital money had been toyed with for over 40 years. Some early concepts for digital money were formulated, but never fully developed. These prototypes, though not as successful, paved the way for what was to come. In this video, I will be sharing with you the history of Bitcoin and how it has evolved over the years. So ensure you watch to the end and let me know what you think in the comments section below. The genesis of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's story begins in the aftermath of the 2008 global financial crisis. Trust in traditional financial institutions was at an all-time low, and the idea of a decentralized currency, free from government control and bank oversight, was particularly appealing. On October 31, 2008, a person or group using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto published a white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. This paper outlined a revolutionary concept: a digital currency that could be transferred directly between users without the need for a central authority. The Bitcoin network launches. On January 3, 2009, the Bitcoin network went live with the mining of the Genesis block. This block contained a message. The Times, 3 Jan 2009 Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks, referring to a headline in the UK newspaper, The Times. This was likely intended as both a timestamp and a commentary on the instability of the traditional banking system. The first Bitcoin transaction took place on January 12, 2009, when Satoshi Nakamoto sent 10 BTC to Hal Finney, a cryptographer and early Bitcoin adopter. Later that same year, the new Liberty Standard establishes the first exchange rate of Bitcoin at 1,309.03 BTC to $1. Before I continue, if you are new to Inventions Flex, please subscribe below and turn on the notification so that you don't miss out on our great videos on ancient and modern tech inventions. Haven't said that? Let's dive back in. Early adoption and growth. In the early days, Bitcoin was primarily the domain of tech enthusiasts and cryptographers. Its value was negligible, and it was mostly traded and mined out of curiosity or ideological support for the concept. A significant milestone occurred on May 22, 2010, when programmer Laszlo Hanyecz made the first real-world transaction using Bitcoin, buying 2 pizzas for 10,000 BTC. This transaction, now celebrated annually as Bitcoin Pizza Day, would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars at Bitcoin's peak prices. As interest in Bitcoin grew, the first exchanges were established, allowing people to buy and sell Bitcoin for traditional currencies. Mt. Gox, launched in 2010, quickly became the largest Bitcoin exchange. Challenges and controversies. Bitcoin's rise wasn't without challenges. In 2011, WikiLeaks began accepting Bitcoin donations after being cut off from traditional payment methods, bringing both publicity and controversy to the cryptocurrency. The same year, Mt. Gox experienced its first major security breach, foreshadowing its eventual collapse in 2014 when it lost 850,000 Bitcoins and filed for bankruptcy. Bitcoin's pseudonymous nature also made it attractive for illicit activities. The Silk Road, an online black market, used Bitcoin as its primary currency until it was shut down by the FBI in 2013. Mainstream attention and price volatility. Its price became increasingly volatile. In 2013, the price surpassed $1,000 for the first time, only to crash shortly after. Also in the same year, the first Bitcoin ATM was installed in Vancouver, Canada. Bitcoin's price trajectory has been nothing short of a roller coaster ride since its inception. Beginning as a virtual unknown, valued at mere pennies, it saw its first surge in 2011, crossing the $1 threshold. Several highs and lows followed, shaped by regulatory news, technological developments, and market sentiment. The landmark moment came in late 2017 when it peaked near $20,000, drawing global attention. In late 2021, the price of BTC reached approximately $64,000. However, in 2022, Bitcoin experienced notable price volatility, with its value dropping from its peak and reaching a low of around $16,000. Since then, despite facing volatility and market corrections, Bitcoin has shown resilience, and its upward trend has made it a topic of both enthusiasm and scrutiny in financial circles, solidifying its position as a pioneering force in the crypto world. Institutional adoption and maturation. Despite price volatility, Bitcoin continued to gain legitimacy. In 2020, major companies like PayPal began allowing users to buy and sell Bitcoin. In 2021, El Salvador became the first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, and Tesla briefly accepted Bitcoin as payment for its cars. A major milestone was reached in January 2024 with the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs in the United States, allowing for easier institutional and retail investment in Bitcoin. Technical developments and forks. Throughout its history, Bitcoin has undergone several technical changes and faced governance challenges. Notable events include the introduction of the Lightning Network in 2018 to improve transaction speed and reduce costs. Several halving events, 2012, 2016, 2020, where the reward for mining new blocks is halved, impacting Bitcoin's supply. Contentious hard forks resulted in new cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin Cash, 2017, and Bitcoin SV, 2018. Regulatory landscape. As Bitcoin has grown, so too has regulatory scrutiny. Different countries have taken varying approaches, from outright bans to embracing Bitcoin as legal tender. The regulatory landscape continues to evolve, with ongoing debates about taxation, consumer protection, and the role of cryptocurrencies in the financial system. Current state and future outlook. As of 2024, Bitcoin has established itself as a significant, if controversial, part of the global financial landscape. It's viewed variously as a store of value, a speculative asset, and a potential future currency. The technology underlying Bitcoin, blockchain, has found applications far beyond cryptocurrency. While Bitcoin's future remains uncertain, its impact on discussions about the nature of money, financial systems, and technological innovation is undeniable. The story of Bitcoin continues to unfold, with ongoing debates about its environmental impact, scalability, and potential to disrupt traditional financial systems. Now you know the history of Bitcoin. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historic inventions. See you in the next video.